Initially, an incredibly hyped signing dragged down a bit by his recent stream performance. Can he rekindle the flame, or is he going to go down as the next flower? Let's get started. Patiphan got his start in Contenders on a team called One Shine. While the team wasn't good, it was pretty impressive that he managed to get straight into Contenders without going through Open Division first. He then joined Xavier Esports and got a semi-finalist finish in the next season in Contenders Pacific in a very close match. He really showcased his massive hero pool here, playing pretty much every character under the sun. Tracer, Mei, Sombra, Widow, Cassidy, Hanzo, Pharah, the man can play anything. He's a real hyperflex, like the real definition of the word. He would then play for Team Thailand at the Bangkok qualifiers, and while they would only go 1-4 and not reach the main event, Patiphan went absolutely insane here. He had so many pop-off moments and it was completely absurd. The fact that these matches contained most of the hype around him, they still lost most of them, shows how phenomenal he is in comparison to the rest of his region.
I need to make some changes. I don't agree with running Genji Tracer into this composition anymore, especially with the Winston. I think there's much better ways of dealing with it. Well, maybe get a Wrecking Ball.
I'm not going to lie.
Maybe run a Sombra.
They're picking on players, mate. They're getting kills here. Patiphan's actually clutching this one out. He's got 3 picks on his team. Josh, you spoke too soon.
I don't understand. Where was Sky? Where was the Brigida to keep them all safe?
Too little, too late, pal. Patty very patient, poking, prodding, looking for an opportunity. Now the EMP comes in, and it's goal time, baby, but not quite good enough. They can contest this any further forward, but now it's looking like Thailand not dropping a single player or in a very solid position to try and win this team fight out further.
Great read, great performance from Thailand, but it's not going to be enough, I think. The spawns are coming in from China. Late young. Oh, this Death Blossom was huge. Gets behind late.
No infra sight, they're not going to know where he's coming from. They're just going straight
down
down the gut.
Blade straight into the back line. He's picked up 3. Pan with the 4K. Can he make it a 5? He might just do it. No, Josh, that was a supercharger.
The team's peak would be Patiphan carrying them to a 5-map banger series against Team China, and the eventual runners-up, where Patiphan rivaled and even dipped to the likes of Leave, Crystal, and Shy. He was cracked. He'd go back to Contenders and not do so well in the next season, but would wind up as semifinalist in the next, but then Patiphan would be picked up by Talent Esports and he'd enter the limelight yet again, easily winning his next season of Contenders and having a pretty high placement in the Gauntlet, dominating on seemingly every hero under the sun, but would especially impress in the Gauntlet, where Stuma was absolutely dominant.
As well, we can take an off angle because he can always escape using the Nubio strike.
Supercharger has been used. Patiphan instantly destroys it, but Dalton hits the Q key straight up 2 kills. CQB and Muse end up going down, but Patiphan finds the punch on him. Now no DPS remain for Gladiators, leaving him. Patiphan and Bastall
Not doing it here, or they're going to find themselves backs up against the wall very quick, Smart.
Patiphan now made a strike going in.
Bashful already down is a big problem. Trades it back at least, trades it back double. Zoha's still in the mix as well, but without Bashful, Patiphan's got to do it all himself. But my God, he can! 4 in a row! Will he just get the last 2 himself as well? Come on, full 6K, Gagor's
one of the only ones to go toe-to-toe with Sparkles. He was insane. He then joined the Paris Eternals Academy team of all places, and would get middling results and continue to pop off. He then would play for World Game Star of Phoenix on a loan, but he wouldn't become a starting member. It's also important to note his age here. At this point, he was only 16. He had most of these events at 15 and even 14. He's an absolute prodigy, but he began to feel that his talent was being wasted in Contenders, which I don't really blame him for, and he decided to go to X10 on the Valorant side, where he was absolutely absurd, even outperforming and upsetting one of the best players in the world and champions. He's nuts. And I think the fact that he was able to transition so easily to Valorant and continue to be dominant is a great indicator of his adaptability and flexibility, which will be very important in Overwatch 2. After dominating Masters, he has returned home to Overwatch and is now signed with the Los Angeles Gladiators. Now, he's shown incredibly dominant performances in Contenders, the World Cup, and even Valorant in the past year. However, people are still quite down on him. How come? Well, the main reason is his streams. He's performing better recently, though he's off ping, but he's consistently around 4100 and struggling to get higher, which is considering most teams won't even trial you unless you are consistently top 4200. However, I wouldn't worry too much. It's clear from the fact that he's able to be top tier in both Overwatch and Valorant that he has outstanding mechanics and adaptability. I somewhat expected this. I never thought he would come back and win Rookie of the Year or anything. He does need a good amount of practice before getting back up to speed, but Ankur, Smash, and Face are the coaching staff to do it. They really are elite. I'm really hoping he can return to his Gauntlet self. He was absurdly good, and I wanted to see him at full power again. Hopefully he can have more duels with Sparkle. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit like and subscribe for more. I upload nearly daily Overwatch League content, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by Season 5, so any subscription helps greatly. Thanks.